Hello, my name is 5 Foot and these are my fashion accessory essentials. There are definitely a lot of fashion things, especially accessories, that I couldn't live without. And if you know me, you know I don't like to gatekeep, so let's just get straight into it. First up, and a very important one, is fragrances. I've picked out a random 5 that I wear quite a lot. I have over 30 fragrances. I'm very blessed to be able to get sent all of these fragrances from brands that I love, which is an absolute blessing. But these are the 5 that I just picked up and I enjoy all of these. So let me run you through when I would wear these, how they smell, and maybe I can inspire you to pick one of these beautiful fragrances up for yourself. First up, we have Jimmy Choo Intense Man. Now, don't get me wrong, the name is a little bit moist, let's be honest. And I used to wear this when I go clubbing, so it kind of reminds me of my clubbing days, which isn't great. I was a bit of a naughty boy, I'll be honest. However, it still smells unreal and it's very strong and it does last. Next up is one of my recent ones, which is this beautiful one from Valentino. I just like the bottle on this one, to be honest. And again, this is an intense one, so it's very strong. This is more of a going out evening fragrance as well. Marlin and Getz will forever be the GOATs. These guys hook me up with every single fragrance ever, and I'm so grateful for that because they all smell unreal. This one specifically is Bergamo. More of a light summery day one in my opinion, a little bit fruity. I like it. This one is for pure nostalgia because Creed actually sent me this, which is insane because this is like £300. I don't even know how to pronounce this one, but the bottle's gold and it's heavy and it's cool. Finally, the best winter fragrance I believe money can buy. Obviously, we're going into autumn winter, so this one's very important. This one's By the Fireplace by Mason Margiela. Obviously, By the Fireplace is giving winter vibes off the bat. But when I tell you this is like the warmest, coziest smelling smell ever, I can't really explain it. But the fragrance description is as follows. Burning wood and chestnut. I mean, I actually broke the squirty thing to this, so when I spray it, it doesn't disperse, it just comes out in one like line. So it kind of stains everything I wear. So I'm waiting until the other one runs out and I can replace that bottle with this. But it's unreal. This is the best winter fragrance. And I actually paid for that one. So not a brand deal, I just love it. Next up, we have a fashion accessory that I believe every man and probably every woman should own. There are infinite styles at loads of different price points. There is definitely something for someone out there. And of course, I'm referring to watches. I have about 10 watches now. About 8 of them are under 50 quid. My favorite budget one is definitely the Casio Quartz. This watch is about 30 to 40 quid. And honestly, on the wrist, it looks insane. This is like my everyday watch when I don't really care. I'm not trying to get robbed. It's just a really nice shape, white face, can't go wrong. I've then got this vintage Seiko, which is like 30, 40 years old now. This was actually my granddad's watch. This is more of a sentimental one. Shout out to Don. But yeah, I just love this watch. When I'm wearing like vintage fits, I feel like this watch kind of completes the outfit really well. Obviously how vintage it is. But more so it's just special than anything. This is my Cartier Tank. This was my first expensive watch purchase and I absolutely love this thing. I bought this off a mate and to be honest, in the moment, I kind of panicked. I thought, shit, what have I got myself into? This is a lot of money and I put it on my wrist and it was the best decision ever. This watch is sick. The only problem is there are very few watch dealers who can take links out of Cartiers because of the way that it's designed. So I had to travel a long way for that, which wasn't ideal, but now I've got it. And finally, we have my holy grail of watches. I don't think I've actually showed this online yet, and I don't actually really ever wear it. It's more just a trophy piece. This is my Rolex 36mm Datejust with the Jubilee strap, the fluted bezel, of course. When you're gonna get a Rolex, you gotta go all out, man. You have to spec it the fuck out, as they say. A lot of people ask me why I got the 36 over the 41. It's not because I'm stingy. I have small wrists, I like the smaller face, and that's just the way I am. I tried on the 41. It looked a bit weird on me, to be honest. I think it looks a bit weird on most people. I feel like people are forcing the big face, just to flex, but that's just my opinion. Let me know if you disagree. But these are probably my 4 favorite watches. Next up, we have an essential accessory that every man, especially with a dead trim, should be rocking. And of course, I'm referring to caps. Beanies are cool, and bucket hats, I mean, do what you will with that, but caps is where it's at. Because you get way cooler caps than any other headpiece, I'm sorry. I will literally wear any cap, whether it's like some mad vintage one, this Nike Mercedes one is cool, or just a Yankees cap, I like to dabble in high end as well. I bought this Mason Margiela cap and took sandpaper to it, which is kind of crazy. It cost me £250 and I've literally destroyed it, but I kind of like that and I wear it more now that I've ruined it because I don't care, you know. Probably my most worn cap is this black ripstop ALD one. Everyone has this hat, you've seen it a million times, but certain products that are hyped up deserve that hype, and I do believe this is one of them because the shape on this hat is pretty spot on. I really like it. My favorite vintage cap has to be this BMW one. I actually had a guy who lives in the city that's on this hat reach out to me and say that he thinks it used to be his. I don't know how true that is. Do I believe him? I don't know, but this hat is sick. Shout out to Adam for this one, I appreciate you, bro. And I'm putting this one in here purely due to recency bias, but it's this ERL Venice hat. It says be nice on the back. You know, if someone's chatting shit behind your back, maybe just a quick reminder, just be nice. Although I'm probably the one chatting shit about you because you're a pussy. I don't know who I'm referring to, but I reckon someone watching this is a bit of a puss. This next item is actually not really an accessory, but I could not live without these loafers. And I know what you're thinking, Louis, I swear you got these like 2 days ago. And that is right, but I don't know how I lived before I had these. This is the Paraboot loafer, and the main thing that I personally look for when buying a loafer is a chunky silhouette. I really don't like these really low to the ground, flat looking loafers. It's just not for me. So when I saw these, I had to buy them. They are expensive. These are about £400, but I've already broken them in and that's when the party starts. These are gonna get a lot of wear and I'm excited to just abuse them. Quick footwear honorable mention as well is of course the Wales Bonnet Adidas Samba. I wear these most days, especially in summer. These look sick with a pair of shorts. You can't really go wrong. You've seen them a million times, but I love these shoes, man. And I don't know how I lived without these before either, because this is my most worn trainer this year. Soon to be the loafers, but not an accessory, I know, just had to mention them quick. A lot of women would argue this next accessory should be left to them. But as a guy, I need to carry my shit, and that's where bags are your best friend. I kind of like all bags. This is my Arc'teryx sling bag that I bought recently, and sling bags are just really sick, easy to throw on. When I'm traveling, honestly, I know it's a bit of a dad thing to do, but I do prefer just rolling with a rucksack. It's more convenient, kind of fit more in it, and carrying it on your back is so much more comfortable than having a heavy load on your shoulder. But yeah, this vintage Arc'teryx bag is just levels. I get asked about that so much. I know it's not for sale, so don't DM me. This was the first kind of expensive bag I bought, and it's this Prada side bag. I think I paid like 200 for this, which is a pretty good deal, but it is kind of beat, so maybe this one's for sale. Maybe if you DM me, I might entertain you if you have a bit of a good offer, but if it's below 250, don't bother. And finally, this bag was a gift from my friend Jensen. Jensen, thank you. I say it was a gift. I made content for him in return, but technically it was still a gift. And it's this really cute, I just said cute, holy shit. It's this really cool Louis Vuitton side bag. It's kind of stiff, like the strap is a bit stiff, so it's not the comfiest to wear, but it looks cool. And if I'm not carrying too much, you know, just a charger, my small camera that I'm filming on now, it's perfect. 2 more things to go. Now, if you're really famous like me and you hate getting spotted in public, this one is a must. That was a joke, that was a joke. Sunglasses. I've had these yellow frames for ages, but then someone told me I look like the kid in school that couldn't read, and now I don't know how to feel about them. I can't remember who said that to me, but they just ruined it for me, you know? Kind of made me a bit sad. These Prada ones that most people have are honestly the ones I wear most days, mainly because I really like the shape, I like the tortoise shell, and Prada sent me these, which is fucking sick, so I might as well abuse them while I can. I have these Oakley ones that I mainly just use for running, but to be honest, even for those Gorp Core style fits, these defo work, like they're pretty chill. And I don't really wear these too much anymore because they're kind of a bit uncomfortable, but I did get these green ones from Jimmy Fairley that are pretty cool as well. Shout out to Jimmy Fairley. Maybe it's the shape of my nose, but they just don't really sit too comfortable. I don't know. But these are probably my most worn sunglasses. I've got loads, but these are my favorites. Now you guys might think this one is a little bit rogue, but I couldn't finish on something too basic, so I've gone for my bandanas. You might think, what the hell, I've never seen you wear this in your life, and to be honest, you probably haven't. I've only worn them a couple times, but I'm only just getting into them, all right? So you gotta cut me some slack. You can get these in a lot of places, but this blue one is from About Blank, and I got this black one from ALD. I feel like the best thing about these is you can kind of tie them anywhere, and it can switch up the vibe. You know, you can put it on your neck, you can put it on your head, you can put it on your bag, on your belt, kind of put it wherever you want. Personally, I'm more of a neck guy. I haven't really experimented with anywhere else, but I think on the bag, I would probably vibe out with as well. But you can literally just tie it around your neck, do a little double knot. And you might think I look stupid, but to be honest, like, I don't know. With this fit, maybe not, but it's just a cute little vibe, man. You might look like a Boy Scout, but if you can pull it off, you can pull it off. You get me? I think that's everything, to be honest. Ah, my pocket. Another essential accessory that every man should hopefully have is a wallet or a card holder. I've had loads of card holders over the recent times, but my two favorites are both green because if you didn't know, green is definitely my favorite color. This dime card holder has this really cool like panel shape, and this is probably my most used one to date. But for my birthday, my girlfriend did give me the upgrade. We got this green ALD one. The leather on this one is proper nice. Not trying to flex the Amex on you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. But every guy should have a good card holder. Pretty much every brand that exists makes a card holder. So whatever your favorite brand is, go put a search into Google. I'm sure you can find one if you don't already have one. I just find these so much better than a wallet. It's so much slimmer, more discreet, you know? Because I know you've all got hella bread in the bank and you're not trying to lose your card holder. So that would be peak for everyone. Well guys, that's all my fashion accessory essentials. That is a mouthful and a half. Let me know if you want a part 2. There's a lot of accessories that I didn't include in this video, like, you know, scarves, belts. That's literally all I can think of. But let me know anyway, I'm sure I can cook something up, you know? If you are new here, please consider liking and subscribing. It would mean a lot. I'm trying to hop on the YouTube thing a bit more, you know? I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a TikToker, an Instagrammer, and a YouTuber. But I also want to be a clothing brand owner. All these avenues I'm trying to push down, you know the score. Let me know what you think of my fashion essentials. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you later. Cue that outro. Oh my God.